Rocky, is that my handsome boy? Yes, it is.
He was mad I put Kovu on yesterday and I didn't give him no love. And yeah, so yeah, right. Yeah, and Kovu, you so jealous. Both of them are.
What's up, you guys? It's a beautiful Sunday. I believe this is October 5th. Like I said yesterday, man, Clemson did it. Proud of those guys. But I do love NFL football. Tell me what your guys' team is. Comment down below. Me being from the upstate of South Carolina, my dad worked in Charlotte for a while. Just always been a Carolina Panthers fan. So you can imagine the stress I go through from year to year being a South Carolina Gamecock fan and a Carolina Panthers fan. But you know what? That shows loyalty. I'll never give up on either one of them. One of them gonna win the championship sooner or later, hopefully, while I'm still around. But also, welcome to another episode of Outdoors and Horsepower 101. Hope you guys learned something about boiled peanuts yesterday. There's one little snippet that I forgot to put into that video. Is after you do get that doneness level you were looking for with the, with the saltiness and the doneness of the actual peanut, turn that flame off, let them soak for about an hour to really get that flavor into them. I failed to mention that in the video yesterday. That is my fault. That soaking period definitely does help get some of that flavor really into those peanuts. So it's my bad on missing out on telling you guys that. Now you know. So on today's video, I think I need to do a little bit of some maintenance. Like I said, I bought this four-wheeler brand new last year. It's a 2024. I just hit around 20 hours. I need to do the first oil change. Basic maintenance is also required on four-wheelers, believe it or not. So I'm going to show you guys that process in case some of you guys also have a brute force hitting those hours and you don't have a warranty where somebody can take it to the shop or do it, or you just don't have the money to take it to the shop to have somebody to do it. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown on how to change the oil on these four-wheelers. And what you've probably really been wondering, what's the next race? I was thinking about running this as the winner against the KFX 700, but I thought it would be a little bit more fun to run the KFX 700 against the Raptor 700 and then let the brute force race the winner of those two, because I bet a lot of you would like to see the difference of that KFX from years ago and the new power of these fuel injected Raptors. I'm sure you guys probably know which one's going to win. Go ahead and comment down below and give me your guess. Hopefully I can get that done this episode. If not, that will be the next episode. My nephew's birthday party is today. Y'all saw that it was his birthday yesterday, so I've got to do some party stuff. But let's go ahead and get into changing the oil on this brute force. And of course, don't forget, we're going to be shooting a pumpkin at the end. And since I missed those impact shots the past two episodes, I promised it'll be more than one gun today. So I'm excited about that. I hope you are too. But let's get a little dirty, get this oil change, get her running like she's supposed to, because that's my baby. Thank you guys. Let's get it. Well, as you guys just saw, I was unable to do that oil change. Anytime I promise you guys I'm going to do something, I will do something. It'll probably be in either the next episode or the next episode. You know how life gets sometimes, man. Kids' birthday parties, clean up, all that stuff. They're rushing you over there to make sure that everything's set up right. I just wasn't able to do that change today. I will be doing that. And the race as well. The race will probably definitely be tomorrow, 100%. What's up, guys? Just got back from the nephew's birthday. Ended up lasting a little bit longer than I thought, hanging out with family. Just just a great time hanging with family and friends and enjoying my nephew's 3rd birthday. So I was not able to get the oil changed on the 4-wheeler today. It's definitely going to be something I'm still going to show you guys, just to be able to show, you know, general maintenance on ATVs and how easy it is, so that you can get it done on 4-wheelers yourself without paying somebody to do it. But with no further ado, I told you 2 guns today because my dumb self did not get the impact of the pumpkin shots for 2 straight days. So I promised you 2 firearms. The 2 firearms today, I went with 2 of your more big bore barrel rifles. It's early season. Deer are going to be in the woods eating acorns as opposed to being out in the fields eating those food plots. So a lot of these shots are going to be in the woods, a little bit closer. You want something that could maybe clip a small branch and still hit what you're aiming at. You know, those smaller caliber bullets, if they even hit a blade of grass, it can deflect a bullet, and you can miss your shot. So when it comes to hunting in the woods, I strictly use big barrel bullets for that reason. And I love the knockdown power. So the first of the 2 I'm going to show you guys is my brother's CVA Scout 4570 single shot. This does come with a brake and threaded, so it can be suppressed if you'd like. This particular one is running at only a 200 grain bullet, so it's actually cooking pretty good for a 4570. Most people are using upwards of a 300 grain. This particular is the hollow point 200 grain bullet. These single shot rifles are very accurate, so most of the time you don't have to worry about that follow-up shot. Second one, a little bit more cool, getting a little bit more popular among hunters. This will be a 450 Bushmaster. This specific rifle is an Anderson manufacturing firearm. This one is my brother's. He'd have to give you all the specs on what he's had done with it, match, trigger, barrel, all that stuff. So I thought it'd be cool to compare the 450 Bushmaster to the 4570, since they're both 2 of the more popular big barrel rounds. I got 2 pumpkins. I got 2 guns. Let's go shoot some pumpkins. All right, guys, first shot I'm gonna go with will be that single shot 4570. It's gonna be a 200 grain, all copper hollow point. All copper hollow points usually hold pretty much full weight retention after penetration and everything they do. They pedal out, great penetrating bullet. Let's see what she does on a pumpkin. Mr. Smith, are we recording? We'll see what happens. So, entry hole, pretty much about the same size as the bullet. Just a clean 45 caliber entry hole right there on the front. And then we swing right around here, and yeah, that's what you're going to be getting right there. Yeah. Definitely getting a good pedal on the release. Like I said, those copper bullets do full weight retention, so it's not going to smush straight into the flattest mushroom you've ever seen. It's going to do a slight pedal, and you just keep on blowing through. So that's the 4570 200 grain hollow point. Let's see how she compares to the 450 Bushmaster. All right, so on this 450 Bushmaster, we're going to be running 250 or 265 grain, I'm not sure, FTX Hornady round. It's pretty much the same bullet as that lever evolution from that 3030 on the first video. Let's see what happens. All right, Mr. Smith, we recording? That had a little more knockdown to her, buddy. So just like the 3030, this is only the second firearm that managed to blow her clean off the thing it was sitting on over here. So let's put it back up here to look, see what we got. Looked like, hard to tell. I believe that's gonna be your entry hole right here. Spin it around, and about the exact same on the other side. So looking like that kind of performed pretty similar to a muzzleloader. Came in good impact with a 45 caliber hole, pretty much punched through the other side with another 45 caliber hole. I'd say impact wise on how it hit the pumpkin, that 450 Bushmaster had just a little bit more oomph to it. But there it is, guys. That was 4570 versus 450 Bushmaster. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me some guns you guys want to see. We've got lots of different options. Don't make me pick it every day, because that's one of the hardest things I got to do is pick which gun I want to shoot. So you guys let me know a caliber or rifle you'd like to see do some damage on a pumpkin. Stay tuned for the maintenance of the oil change on that four-wheeler. Also stay tuned for the race of that KFX 700 versus the Raptor 700, so that my brute force can handle the winner of that race. Thank you so much for spending another day with me today, guys. Tomorrow starts a whole new week of fun and adventure and fellowship and bettering ourselves. And we'll see you tomorrow on Horsepower and Outdoors 101. Good night, guys. So just one last little quick thing, guys. Thank you so much for sticking along for these few episodes I've been able to make so far. I apologize. I know they're very standard when it comes to editing. I'm still learning how to do the intros, the outros, the music, the banners. I'm going to get with somebody. I'm going to pay somebody. I'm going to get more exciting videos that aren't just straight content. I'm trying to look and get some drone footage. I'll buy a drone, learn how to do it. Things are going to get a lot cooler. I know they're a little basic right now. I'm still starting up, but very soon they're gradually going to get a lot better. I've got the content. I just got to learn how to make these videos a little bit better. And again, thank you guys for being here and making this possible. Y'all are awesome. Good night, guys.